MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Stephen Kramer, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Ready now, Jeff Escalona, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Jeff Escalona.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here. And they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Now a flare out toward right center. Egbert coming in. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, shortstop, Maikel Franco.
Stepping in, Maikel Franco. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Ball 1.
Outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's a ball.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now or will he continue to stay away?
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And the pitch on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. Just starting things out here in South Florida. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Ozuna, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Batting fourth.
Standing in now,
Center fielder,
Kirk
number 9.
Neuenhuis. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Miami. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Newton Marte, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, the left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Well, man, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to low score, you feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
The 2-0 on the way. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Neuenhuis racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Here's Cody Ashe as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Cody Ashe.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Marcell Ozuna. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
1-2. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
So stepping in, Justin Bohr. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stubbs racing back. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
So striding forward now, Donovan Solano. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. 3 runs already home here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stubbs ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Derek Egbert.
Digging in, Derek Egbert, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here it comes, 0-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. London is there, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. Miami's out in front, 3-1. Into the box now, Edmund London, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
London.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. And in the outfield, Marcell Ozuna. Now, he didn't profile as a guy you put in center field. You look at his body type and go, he can't run, and then he does. He runs everything down. But I also like the fact you can put him anywhere out there because his arm plays. He can throw the ball from any position with all the top guys.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bullet down the line, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 13 home runs and 30 RBIs. One 0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting eighth, catcher Woody Francis.
Stepping up to the plate, Woody Francis. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Batting ninth,
well, that thing was riding inside and starting to rise, but I think he was lucky that it caught him in the fleshy part of his upper arm. Getting hit in the soft tissue is always better than the elbow or the wrist.
In now, Newton Marte, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits a batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
The 0-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phillies leave a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Stepping into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Echeverria.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a flare out to left center. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Settling in now, Stephen Kramer. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box, Christian Yelich, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Comes set, and the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here he comes again. 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
Man, they are on fire. They had a heck of a first inning. Now back-to-back hits here in the second. They're picking up right where they left off.
Into the box now, Cody Ashe, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is popped up. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 13, Marcell Ozuna.
Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. High pop up. Rendon is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff Escalona. He'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third. fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Nope, that's down.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fouled back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Ready with another 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Anthony Rendon will be next. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
I know one thing. He earned
Now
that
batting,
free pass right there.
third baseman,
He was tempted with some
Anthony
really good pitches, but he
Rendon.
stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Runners on the move for second. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is off the glove of Saltalamacchia as it gets away. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Hit on the ground to third. Ashe's there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Maikel Franco.
Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Egbert sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ozuna giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 9, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Digging in for his second at bat, Kirk Neuenhuis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season. And the Phillies have pulled even now at 3-3. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Stepping in now, Edmund London. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
2 out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now another 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Ozuna, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
The right fielder number 16.
Here's Drew Stubbs now.
Drew Stubbs.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped foul wide of first.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
What's the saying? When you find
18,
yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, I tell you what, they've already scored 3 runs, but with that guy over there who can run on first base, I might keep the pedal down and send him right here and just keep the pressure on him.
There goes Stubbs. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Phillies on top 4-3. Now batting, Justin Bohr. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Justin Bohr.
In there for strike 1.
All ones the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A fastball that just misses inside. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. On the ground up the middle. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Donovan Solano. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. That average at 291 to start the day. 6 home runs and 47 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 39, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Striding in once again, Jared Saltalamacchia. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Ready on 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Rendon has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score holds at 4-3. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist
Leading off
comes
for
into this
Philadelphia.
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ben Zobrist.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
2-0 pitch on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Line toward right center. Ozuna is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Woody Francis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off into the seats behind first. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Swing and a liner, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You know, Matt, he wasn't going to get beaten at that bat. You could see it in his eyes. He was just determined. Fouled off a bunch of pitches, and he was just digging in, looking for one pitch to hit, and he finally got it and got the base hit.
Into the box now, Newton, Marte, and they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Philadelphia is on top, 4-3. Standing in, Derek Egbert. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Derek Egbert.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you, 1 lapse, 1 bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Here's Echeverria now.
Shortstop, Adeiny
And a swing
Echeverria.
from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Neuenhuis coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, Stefan Kramer.
Now at the plate, Stefan Kramer. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, Matt, I went to one of my go-to numbers. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. But he's got over 60% of the time throwing first pitch strike. Now I twist it with, it's just not quality.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Neuenhuis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. We played 4, all even now at 4 apiece. Digging in once again,
for the Phillies,
Jeff Escalona.
fielder,
He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Egbert is there, 2 down.
Center fielder number 9, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Digging in and looking for more, Kirk Neuenhuis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. David Phelps is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
David Phelps.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and the runner back easily. Into the box, Edmund London. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 now.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Set to deliver on 3-0. A high fastball is in there.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
From the stretch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Ready once again, Drew Stubbs. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a high pop-up. Ashe will wait on it. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Phillies lead it 8-4. Marco Estrada is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Marco Estrada.
Here's Cody Ashe. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Third baseman, Cody Ashe.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Stubbs giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Bases are empty. One man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take this one in is Stubbs, and that becomes out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Justin Bour.
So striding in, Justin Bour. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 0. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman, Donovan.
Now at the plate,
Solano.
Donovan Solano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 0-2 home. A fastball that just misses inside. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The next 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
The catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia, is in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Two down, runners at first and second. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. The high fastball is in there.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping up now, Derek Egbert. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Marlins leave all 3. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, Woody Francis. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Here it comes. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a little pop up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Into the windup. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Philadelphia, pitcher Marco Estrada.
John Jay will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, John Jay.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Comes in here right at 260. 7 homers and 31 RBIs. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Good waist pitch. 1-2.
2 straight.
Now here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Bohr, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Jeff Escalona.
So coming to the plate, Jeff Escalona. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Brian Morris enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Brian Morris.
Here's Echeverria now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Adeiny Echeverria.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at bat. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Here's Zobrist now at second. He's got it. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, David Phelps.
Giancarlo Stanton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. He'll check in here at 256. 26 home runs and an even 70 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Brad Hand is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
52, Brad Hand.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here's Echeverria at shortstop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Maikel Franco will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
That's an infield single on a swinging bunt. That is a thing of beauty. And not only did it land the right place, the catcher had to field it and make the play.
Kirk Neuenhuis will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Runners on first with one down. And this is right by Saltalamacchia to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough to handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Standing in now, Edmund London. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A man on third with 2 down. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bohr ranging into the outfield. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. Phillies on top, 8-4. Ready for another shot now. Cody Ashe. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Ashe.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1 count and the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd. A foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. A 1-2. The one time, but it's 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there.
He got him to swing through it.
Right now, all you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
The 0-1 pitch.
Right now out there, 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Two out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Drew Stubbs. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Drew Stubbs.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back in standing. A runner at second, nobody out. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
One now to Zobrist. To the right side and through, a base hit. Stubbs rounds the corner and is headed home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
That ball's hit pretty hard right there, and with no outs, I'm surprised they sent him. You know, you're set up to have a pretty big inning, but they gambled. It paid off, but still, no outs. I have to think twice about that.
Stepping in now, Woody Francis, and he lays off there 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One-0 count. Here it is. This pitch is popped up. Bohr on the move, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Brock Holt will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Runner at first here, one man out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
One ball.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Ashe. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 33, Jeff Escalona.
Ready once again, Jeff Escalona. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out with the man at first. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Ready with the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And this is fouled back and out of play. From the stretch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. 2-2. Here it is. Line toward right center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
It sounds so cliche-ish. He stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
Rendon.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the belt, the pitch, and he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 on its way. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he hung that one. And man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 9 and the Marlins 4.
Your
Matt
attention, please.
McCormick is
Now
on the
pitching
pitch out of the
for
bullpen in the bottom half of
Number
the 8th.
12, Matt McCormick.
Ready for another chance?
Leading
Donovan
off for the Marlins.
Solano. He'll see what he can do
Second
leading
baseman.
off the home 8th.
Donovan Solano.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher,
catcher,
because you
number
have to cover
39.
both pitches if you're a hitter.
Sheriff.
You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Neuenhuis will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Derek Egbert.
Striding in once again, Derek Egbert. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Neuenhuis moves over, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 9-4. Now the famous neon of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 46 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Miami. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 46. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 28, Kobe Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Shortstop, Michael Franco.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at Ashe. The throw to first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Number 9, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kirk Neuenhuis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One and 0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. No one out with a runner at second. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now. Three and one. Here it is. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping up now, Edmund London. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. And he hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Stubbs.
Here's Drew Stubbs now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. 1 away.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
So striding forward now, Ben Zobrist. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Grounded foul. Another 0-2 coming. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ozuna ranging back at the track. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box, Woody Francis. He swings and grounds it to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Phillies 10 and the Marlins 4. Stepping into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Into the windup and the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Stubbs moving in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Catcher Toby Sanchez.
Digging in now, Toby Sanchez. First offering on its way. And a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Franco has it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
The left fielder number
Outstanding
21.
range on display that time. And here's the data from Show Track. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
10-4 the final in this game. Philadelphia blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Marco Estrada gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Stephen Kramer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Comer Metro Rail Station.